At this point, cousin, I'm just going to make a quarterly syllabus for y'all. And if you follow it, you follow it. Them gonna be the books, because I just keep coming up with more shit for y'all to read. My God, today, y'all must be sick of me. Hi friends, welcome back to Shelby and the Book Club. I am Shelby Monet, and as you can tell by the title of this video, I am announcing the Game of Thrones read along that I am entitling Game of Stress. Because what does George R.R. Martin do? He liked to play in our face all the time. So if you have been considering reading Game of Thrones, or you've watched the show and you want to read, maybe you want to read it again, but you want to read it with a group, this is the video for you. I will tell you how to do all of the things, when we will be reading, what we'll be reading, and how to go all about that. Before we get started, make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you share. We're on the road to 15K, and I think we'll be there soon. I think we can do it before 2025. What do you think? Just tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? And let's get into it for real this time. Before we even get into it, I know I said let's get into it for real this time, but before we even get into it, all the information that you need and all the links that you need are where? In the underneath a bar. And why do we call it the underneath a bar? Because it is underneath the video. Every link to books, links to how to join the Discord, how to join the challenge for Games of Stress on StoryGraph, all of it is in the underneath a bar. Okay, so how this is going to work, we are going to read one book every other month starting in November. So November 1st, we will start Game of Thrones. I am only doing the 5 books. I'm not doing the ones that are like the history books, basically, like the one that's based on House of the Dragon. No, we're just gonna do the Game of Thrones series. So we're starting with this. I'm doing it every other month because I want to accommodate everyone's reading habits. It's the holiday season when we're starting. Y'all got other book clubs y'all are part of. You want to read the Shelby and the Book Club picks. You want to work out. You want to do all the things. We also all don't read at the same pace, okay? So you can follow the reading guides that I will post every time we start a new book. So on November 1st, I will post on here on Instagram and in the Discord chat a reading guide. It's about 90 to 100 pages every week for the 8 weeks, okay? So you'll have 2 months to read every book, which will take us through August of next year. About, yeah, that sounds about right. You can join the challenge so that you can keep track that way. I also have a Shelby and the Book Club group on StoryGraph. You can also join both of those to keep in touch. It's imperative that you join the Discord. Why? Because that's where all the updates will be. That's where all the Zoom links will be for our discussions. The discussions will be at the end of the 2 months. So at the end of, so not December, but like the first or second week in January, we'll have our first discussion. The Discord chat is always going, just in general, but there is a separate section for this read along. So join if you want any updates and all of that. Links for all the books will be below. Read them however you can, okay? You can get them from the library. You can purchase them if you want to. You can do audiobooks if you want to. That counts as reading. You can do ebooks if you want to. Read however it is you see fit, okay? Don't rush yourself. You have a lot of time. If you are like me, you will probably wait until the last minute to read this chunk. That is fine too. Again, all the links will be down below. It's real simple. Come hang out with us and let's have a good time. Maybe at the end or while we're reading, we can do like a watch each season with the book and see, compare, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And whatever Easter eggs we find or things we never noticed before, whatever the case may be. I'm sure it's always going to be something. We gonna find something to talk about, okay? I'm super excited. I love Game of Thrones. I really think that George R.R. Martin is really gonna finally give us a book, or those last 2 books. I think he is. I think he's finally gonna give it to us. And I think me doing this, I'm acting like George R.R. Martin know me or give a damn about me, but this might put the energy in the air, and we might finish all the books just in time for the Winds of Winter. So you never know. We'll see. Let me know down below if you are going to be joining us. Without further ado, I love you. You're kind. You are smart. You are important. Bye, friends.